All right. We're live. Yes, we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I know I'm late, but we're going to be live streaming AEW Dynamite. We're going to go from the beginning, so here we go.
I've seen. Tell me what it was like to defeat your former best friend, Takeshita.
Takeshita was simply riding my coat.
Let's talk about how the Tech still owed a world title shot.
Tranquilo.
If you can beat Jake Doyle, you can challenge Mark Davis. Darby Allin! Here we go, Darby! Oh, it was you! How you know?
Yeah, how you know?
Meanwhile, Mercedes Moné watching on here.
Look at who's back!
With the power bomb! Tackler! Attack on the stage. What is this? And that's not all that happened at Beach.
Yeah, Kenny.
Champion, and we will celebrate Kenny Omega live here tonight. Plus our main event of the monumental trio.
Woo!
Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion. And 1 week after winning the International Championship, Kyle Fletcher will put it on the line against the high-flying superstar Commander. And if Andrade Ali is successful tonight against Jake Doyle, he will earn a shot at Mark Davis in the AEW National Championship. But kicking off the action tonight,
Oh, for the AEW World Tag Team titles. I love it.
Earlier today, the Death Riders had this to say. On the line against Garcia and Yuta, and earlier today, the Death Riders had this to say.
Getting that Death Rider patch on your ear means the work is just beginning. Y'all gotta stay in the field.
These guys belong to you. Do not let them off the hook, okay? Say no more guts right there. Right. Boys, you work harder than them. Most of the hard work is done. You won the tournament, your neck is strong. These last few steps are the critical ones. Mistakes cost everything. People make simple things so complicated. They get all the way to the end. They can see the finish line. The target is in the crosshairs. Rapid heartbeat. Beads of sweat on the forehead. Dry mouth. They hesitate. You earned this. You earned this. There will come a time in your life you're gonna have to make some hard decisions. This, your dream. This is not a hard decision. This is simple. When you get your shot, you don't hesitate. You pull the trigger. No matter who the target is.
In London, August 30th, Will Ospreay's opportunity.
Yeah. On his way, I see clearly everything comes to life.
The last generation or two. Well, yeah, some amazing opportunity coming up before the Death Riders winning Garcia. We'll see if they can pull it off. It's not going to be easy against Cage and
Here we go. On this day, I see clearly, every day has come to life. There's a place in a broken dream, and we leave it all behind. Come on, Cass.
Speaking of the competition, earlier today, the AEW World Champions, they drew up the challenge. Let's take a listen to what Pabon had to say. 2 weeks ago, the Dogs, Death Riders.
Dogs and the Death Riders closely aligned.
To attack me and Bang Bang and what was all laid out in the ring. Mission accomplished.
What did you expect would happen when Jay White is your backup instead of me?
Either way, tonight, we're fighting champions. So we're going to put the titles on the line and we're starting the Garcia and Wheeler New Day. Tonight, Death Riders, it's on.
We are the tag team champions, and we are the best. As for the Boston Red Sox, we don't like the Yankees either.
Well, Taz, despite the tag team pedigree of the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, they are surrounded on all sides. Well, not just the Death Riders, but the Dogs as
well. Well, Colt and Cage, they understand they've been champions, obviously, as tag team champions many times in their careers, or everywhere. So the bottom line is they know what it's like to be on top with those titles, Shivani, and that everybody, every team, every faction is coming for the gold.
Yeah, Ted, 13 days ago on Collision, following their win over Shane Taylor Promotions, the Death Riders and the Dogs together jumped Colt and Cage, the Bang Bang Gang, in the ring. So we've seen some close alignment, I guess, or association, if you will, between the Death Riders and the Dogs. And again, it all goes back to what you were saying, Taz. Everybody's shooting for the World Tag Team Champs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what you want to go for. That's a good ankle pick right there by Colt on Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta, wry smirk on his face. He knows that the veteran got one on him there, but Wheeler Yuta
With a low single there, and he got it.
with the height advantage, able to take the side headlock on Yuta.
I know Colt and Cage have great credentials, historic credentials, one of the great tag teams of all time. But they're facing two men who have been champions in their own right. Yuta, three-time Ring of Honor Pure Champion, and of course, Daniel Garcia, the TNT champion.
The counterpoint, Tony, singles champions,
Right.
not tag team champions.
Yeah, I got it.
Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia have yet to claim gold as a unit, but tonight could be the night, but not if the Rated R Superstar has anything to say about it. High boot in the face takes Yuta off his feet. Double hammer throw into the ropes. Yuta puts on the brakes, tags in.
I'll be right back, you guys. Gonna get some more food.
I'm still hungry. I want that.
Well, Christian Cage is a surly son of a gun, isn't he, Taz?
Oh, he is. He's very sketchy.
Yeah.
He's very, you cannot trust him, I promise you. I know Christian a long time. Guy's not a good guy.
He's still dealing with that forearm injury, the hairline fracture of the forearm. He's injured. I know it was more than 2 months ago now, but it's still, Taz, you know, when you have an injury like that and you work through it, the healing, it's not the same. The healing time just lengthens and lengthens.
Exactly. Sometimes you don't know when to come back. When I come back too soon, come back too late. But to your point, the healing sometimes happens as you're wrestling. The big healing is while you're resting at home and doing rehab. But it's a tough thing sometimes to gauge.
Especially when it's really a target, you know, everybody's going to work on that. Look at him staring at it here.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
He's not staring at anything. He's harkening back to Daniel Garcia's past. And a salute for Garcia, but Christian ready for him. Now right hands from one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Garcia into the ropes and down, courtesy of the back elbow.
Yeah, that time Christian lured him in. Taz,
Yeah, that's definitely a veteran move for sure.
Double hammer throw, double hip toss.
Oh, you just saw right there, Scalpa, on that double hip lock, that double hip toss, how perfectly synced that Cope and Cage were. That's just, as you know, decades of chemistry of being a team.
A shot in the corner, drops Garcia down. But Garcia, back up to his feet, fires back. Cope, though, hammering on Garcia.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Garcia wants to exchange hands with Copeland. I've been in the ring with Copeland. I'm telling you, he can throw hands. He's a heavy hitter. He's a big, rangy, strong guy.
Both Cope, Christian, and actually Daniel Garcia, all former TNT champions in their own right. And Cope, though, ready for Garcia, but Yuta holds up the legs of Cope, caught him in between the ring skirt.
Smart maneuver.
And now the Death Riders making the most of this opportunity. This is the killer instinct that John Moxley loves to instill as our open contest. But the AEW World Tag Team Championship continues live.
when Cope worked over there, as you can see, man, did he get hammered.
Alright, we're gonna bring beef time.
Cover. But Copeland using the bottom rope.
Yeah, he knew where he was. Good mat sense by Cope. Get to that bottom rope. Garcia's just staying on.
Boom.
Garcia using as much of the ref's count as he can, and really Yuta drops the leg on the radar superstar. Cope back to the outside. difficult territory for him to be in, not just on the outside, but on the Death Riders half of the ring.
Yeah, it's what the Death Riders want. And I got to give credit to the two young kids here. They have done a phenomenal job.
Fuck you,
and keeping the action on their side.
Well, yeah, obviously the Death Riders here, Garcia, for sure. Then, Cage and Christian, but the thing is, they have a lot of experience, Excalibur, both those guys.
They certainly do. More than 2 decades of combined in-ring experience for Garcia and Yuta, and a large portion of that is spent as rivals. But now, united under the Death Riders banner, and really, I'm surprised, Taz, that they were able to get the jump on Copeland like they have and maintain the advantage.
Yeah, because they're doing it just traditional, smart, and a cover here. That's DDT. They're doing that smart tag team wrestling, man. Just cutting the ring in half, keeping Cope in their corner with frequent tags. Always works.
Cope and Christian, of course, with the history of neck issues. Not exactly a state secret, and it's something that Wheeler Yuta may be looking to exploit with that DDT, with this front face lock.
Wow, just get out by ripping the hair. Look at this.
I think Yuta wanted to snap Cope back, to his back, again, but it continued
Attacking the neck.
correct, but it seemed like Cope had too much power and prevented it.
Quick tags in and out by the Death Riders. Garcia holding open Copeland.
How about that exchange? Made the tag before he executed the offense.
These quick tags, though, Taz, I mean, they help disorient the opponent. You never know where the next attack is coming from.
You're exactly right. That has happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to you. In tag matches, when you're getting the pressure put on you and guys are tagging in and out, it's tough. You don't know who it is.
AEW World Tag Team Championship hanging in the balance here in our opening contest tonight on Dynamite. The Rated R superstar Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, looking to defend the titles against the Death Riders. But Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta, Tony, they have had this match well in hand for the last few moments.
They've done a great job, again, by cutting off the ring, keeping Cope at their mercy. It all started when they all went to the floor. I like what Garcia and Yuta are doing.
Well, listen, Cope and Christian say they're fighting champions. They're proven they're in there with two key members of the Death Riders right now. And this title could switch. You never know.
Swinging a miss by Copeland and Garcia once again. The sleeper on. We've seen the Death Riders over the last few moments attack the surgically repaired neck of the Rated R superstar.
A good escape by Cope with that arm drag. Whoa, watch out.
Power slam from Copeland.
We got to get in now. You've got to get Christian Cage in here, Cope. You know that. And Yuta knows he needs to get tagged in from Garcia.
We've seen the Death Riders, Tony. Quick tags in and out have been the name of the game. Copeland, though, he's been on the receiving end of all this offense. I think he would benefit even more from a tag.
Yeah, we got wrestlers you can see reaching in on both
Because y'all
sides.
wondering what this
Now,
is?
if Yuta gets the tag
Rice
first, he
and
needs to
sausage.
block this tag. And it's a great job.
It's really good.
Double sledge between
My
the
mom,
shoulder blades. Wheeler Yuta dragging
made it,
Copeland back towards the Death Rider corner,
really good.
towards the corner of the challenger.
Right, and that's what their offense has been the bulk of the match. Being the Death Riders, it's smart. Just, again, keep the man away from his partner. In this case, he's, Cope is trying to get Christian in this thing.
I thought Yuta would slide in, try to block the tag, but he attacked Cope from the side, and that was just as effective, even more so.
Some body shots, and now some biting. A hint of desperation shown from one half of the champions as Cope leaps over. Wheeler Yuta makes the tag. Christian Cage legal and fired out all cylinders.
Oh, yeah, Christian definitely, he's bouncing through around here. He punches.
For Garcia. Yuta used that momentary lash like Christian Cage to slip out from underneath. Christian. So it's right to get your switch for how.
Kill switch.
The fan joint was coming, and so did Wheeler Yuta.
Oh.
How about
DDT.
2-0.
The reverse DDT, good for just a 2 count. But now.
Oh, great shot by Christian there. That was smart. I feel bad for you to
Head-to-head contact for the Death Riders. As Christian Cage, both boots planted firmly on the neck of Wheeler Yuta. Christian over the top. The uppercut for good measure. Garcia.
Oh.
And back body drop. Rough landing for Garcia.
Christian very, very quick here. Look at this. Getting up top quickly.
Diving headbutt. Connects. Leg hook cover. Many, but Yuta able to kick out.
a good kick out by Yuta because I thought he was dead to rights.
Christian, line and wait. They can kill switch again, but Garcia in from behind. The Christian Cage stands. He was too locked in for that kill switch.
He was focused, almost forgetting it was a tag match, but I get it.
Oh, whoa. Hope goes over, Christian goes under, but both Death Riders go down. Hope and Garcia spill outside the ring to the ramp, and Christian Cage tearing at the top turnbuckle pad.
He's kind of gone sideways here.
And lined up
Oh.
for...
Going for a low blow.
Spear, but instead looked like a low blow perhaps, but no. Yuta counter.
Oh, I thought I was there.
Very nearly dethroned the AEW World Tag Team Champions with that German suplex.
Right, we almost just crowned new tag team champions. Excellent kick out by Christian. A hell of a German suplex also by Yuta.
And Christian Cage this time resorting to the biting.
Oh.
Garcia once again from behind on Christian Cage. Swept out the legs, and now the Death Riders. We've seen this tactic before. Go rapid fire, stick and move. Offense, and
Not a fan of that celebration. Just not a fan of it. Just my opinion.
is it the style, or is it because
The circle.
they haven't won the match?
Well, the circle.
Oh.
Takes out Garcia. Meanwhile, Wheeler Yuta trying to take that turnbuckle pad off.
Spear.
Covered.
AEW World Tag Team Champion, the Rated R Superstar,
The Young Bucks.
Christian Cage.
Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, 3-time former AEW World Tag Team Champions, applauding the effort of the current champions. Matt and Nick Jackson, as they've wanted to get back into the mix. They want a 4th reign as AEW World Tag Team Champions, but in order to do so, they would have to go through these two men.
Yeah, and that's going to be tough. But if anybody can pull that off, it's definitely the Young Bucks. And they understand tag team gold just as good as Kofi and Christian do.
And I really think the Bucks are wrestling their best right now. What a night ahead tonight we got in Caliber.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Hold up.
In comes
Oh, the dogs and.
Castagnoli.
Oh my God.
Once again, the Dogs and the Death Riders working together.
Hey, and sometimes that has
Where's the bang bang gang?
Have a good time.
That bang bang gang.
Claudio come out here and settle things down.
It was last month that Forbidden Duel. David Finlay, Clark Connors, they were repelled by the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Colt and Cage. But that was not the end of the issues as we see this assault continuing here tonight.
Where's the bang bang gang?
David G going after the hand.
Bro.
Busted up forearm right there of Christian.
Claudio Castagnoli, I believe he just passed David Finlay. That's shillelagh, which Finlay has used to devastating effect.
Yes.
But perhaps some reinforcements for the champions.
Yep.
Bang Bang Gang, Austin and Colton Dunn just rocked
There we go.
into the fray. And fireworks flying here in Boston tonight.
Boy, look at Claudio fight them off.
Actually, I guess the only one-man wrecking crew. Death Riders emissary of violence, but Now inside the ring, though, Finley with that shillelagh. He's lined up Christian Cage.
There's so much Christian Cage can take.
Come on. Where's Jay? Jay White!
Switchblade Jay White. He's felt the sting of that shillelagh before. He's felt the betrayal of David Finley before. And Finley bails out.
Great job, Jay White. Great job.
But Jay White with the shillelagh in hand. Jay White's got his fair share of history with that man, Christian Cage, though, Tony.
Yes, he does, and that was a little divide between Cage and Colt. And see, Christian's back was turned through all of this. He thought, I guess maybe he thought, Ted, that Jay White was going to attack him.
Yeah, I think they might be right about that, Tony.
Fuck it out.
Colt was trying
I don't think it's gonna happen.
sense to Christian, but can't play Christian. He's safe. The champions outnumbered here. Christian Cage.
Well, here's the deal. If the Death Riders are going to team with the Dogs to attack Cage and Colt need all the help they can get.
Yeah, but can Christian Cage, can he get over his history with Jay White?
That's the question.
Good.
Adam Copeland and Christian Cage lead Boston tonight as still the AEW Tag Team Champions. But clearly not aligned with the Bang Bang Gang, at least in the opinion of Christian Cage. But fans, let's take you back to this past Saturday night. It was a tremendous episode of AEW Collision. It saw Hikaru Shida defend her TBS championship for the first time against Harley Cameron, using that TBS lock. The best is Shida, and then the attack after the bell. We understand taking Harley Cameron out of action indefinitely. It was Queen Aminata that intervened, albeit a bit too late for Harley, but we understand that Tony Khan has made it official for this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. Hikaru Shida, Queen Aminata, one-on-one for the TBS Championship. But back to this past Saturday night, the AEW National Championship was on the line in the main event. It was a stellar battle between Speedball Mike Bailey and Mark Davis, but it was a battle that ultimately...
Oh my God!
Mark Davis won, using his power, his ruthless streak. He defended the title against Speedball Mike Bailey. He remains the AEW National Champion, and he remains in the sights of Andrade El Idolo, who will face Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family tonight. And if Andrade is successful, he'll earn a shot at Davis's National Championship.
¿Qué es el ídolo? What is el ídolo? I am free from my past. I am a man of destiny. I am a future world champion. And there is nothing, there is no one who can stop me. How do you know? Soon you will.
Andrade, tonight you take on Jake Doyle. If you win, then you get a shot at Mark Davis's national championship.
René, I need to fight with every member of Gallus family. I will. If I have to take every title away from the Gallus family, I will. Because my destiny is to become AEW World Champion.
And there's a lot of members in the Don Callis family, Andrade. You know that better than anybody. Are you concerned about the numbers game?
I know, but dame un segundo.
Okay.
Tranquila.
1 second. Relax.
I have this.
What is that?
What is that? You wanna see?
Yes.
Look.
Is that MJF's ring? Where did you get that?
Tengo un buen amigo. I have a good friend. I have a good friend.
Is that good friend's name Will Ospreay?
How do you know?
Yeah.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We're off free. That's crazy.
Conglomeration, thank you so much for joining me. Great to see you guys. The Trios Championships are firmly in your guys' hands, but there's a lot of other Trios teams who would love to have that gold.
Where are they?
Well, I mean, this is like the perfect time for someone to come up and challenge us right now. There you go.
Whoa. Calm down. We didn't come over here to fight you guys, and you better be lucky. Because if we did, you three would already be put down. Actually, I just overheard you running your stupid mouth, and I wanted to come over and shut you up as soon as possible. I gotta keep those trio championships, get in those backpacks forever. We've done the championships and the division of the service. It's time to be around the waste of greatness. Allow us to take that weight off your...
Well, these are the trios titles, boys. There's 3 of us, and apparently there's 3.
Whoa. Who the? Who's that?
Hey, look, man. I'm a man of my word.
Who are
I
they?
told you that nobody in the demand was going to lay a finger on you, but those guys, they're not in the demand. Yet.
Who in the blue hell are they?
Guys, I need some help.
Well, Ricochet, the demand one step ahead of Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. But the lethal twist, Blake Christian, Lee Johnson, and Jay Lethal, the attack from behind, the difference maker.
Straight from Midland, Michigan. Weight 262 pounds. Jake Doyle.
Jake Doyle, one of the recent additions to the Don Callis family, and one of the most devastating additions, Taz, undefeated in singles competition. This man, Jake Doyle.
Big, strong guy, man, but this will be a tall task to deal on Andrade. I promise you that, but Jake Doyle can go.
Oh, she got the red. He got the red. How you know? I love the shirt, Andrade.
And he apparently is in possession of MJF's Dynamite Diamond ring.
Yeah, and that's not cool. That doesn't work. I'm telling you right now, that is not his possession. And that diamond, that ring belongs to Max. And it kind of ticks me off that Andrade has it. And who's his friend that gave it to him, Excalibur? Who? You heard me say today. Who is it?
And the last person we saw that had their hands on it was Will Ospreay last week when he disarmed MJF.
And help Omega win the world title. If that's
Oh, yeah.
Omega, as great as he is the world champion.
Wow, yeah, I disagree with that, but I see your point.
I mean, both previous meetings, MJF was able to use that Dynamite Diamond ring. He was able to defeat Kenny Omega, but that was not the case 1 week ago at Beach Sprint. And now we have a new AEW World Champion.
Oh, my.
Big.
We couldn't see Andrade. He's just 2 wins away from claiming the AEW National Championship. Instead, he was driven out of the ring and landing awkwardly on the outside was Andrade.
Once again, it goes back to what you were saying about Jake Doyle earlier, Excalibur. Thick, muscular, with a mean streak, a perfect man to be in the Don Callis family.
Doyle formed a partnership with Dunkzilla, Mark Davis, and the mind injury sidelined Doyle for a couple of weeks, and in that time, Mark Davis was able to win the AEW National Championship. So Doyle fighting not just for himself tonight, but for his partner, for his family, is now sending Andrade El Idolo pillar to post. Charging in, Andrade in trouble here.
Not only charged, a lot of speed from a big guy from corner to corner. And that means so much, Taz. You do get that momentum, get that speed.
Yeah, especially when Andrade is dinged up and dazed from the attack that happened at the jump start of this match.
Now, shoulder in the midsection, fans, there's nothing quite like being at AEW events live, and you have your chance when we return to
I'll be back.
Virginia in the Chartway Arena. Resale begins tomorrow. Use code AEW TV. That'll be on Wednesday, September 16th. And then we're heading back to Charleston, West Virginia for Collision on Saturday, September 19th at the Charleston Coliseum. You can use promo code AEW TV for early access at AEWTIX.com.
Two great venues. Can't wait to be back in Norfolk and Charleston.
Now hammer throw sends Andrade across the ring once again. Doyle charging in perhaps a little too hastily there. Felt the boot of Andrade, and then Andrade takes Doyle down. Doyle treats the outside. Rising kick. Sends Doyle to the floor. Andrade Alilo.
Yeah, he's starting to get momentum. Andrade is.
For a man of Andrade's size, Taz, he moves with an effortless grace.
Yeah, he's super quick. Super duper quick.
Thankfully, he censored that shirt.
But we all know what it says.
Andrade taking a moment to look for some better lighting, perhaps.
I have many lines to say for that your comment, but I will not say.
Thank you.
No, go ahead, Taz.
No. Sorry.
Andrade. A shot for Doyle sends him back into the ring. You sure?
I'm good. You mentioned lighting. But right now, somehow, some way here,
I want to go back upstairs in a minute to get my popcorn.
Andrade.
Oh.
A balance disrupted. Made.
Yeah, well, a lot of people might not realize how tight Excalibur these ropes are. These are cable ropes. So if someone's on the corner and they're climbing, and gets right on a hold real quick, does Jake. He knows that he has Andrade.
Jakey.
Tough spot right now. Yes, good tight lock here around the head, Shivani, by Big Jake.
Yeah, and you think, well, that's just a headlock, but man, that is really working on the blood supply to the head, right, Tess?
It is, and you can see how Jake is putting all of his upper body weight on the side of the head of Andrade, which makes it brutal.
Taz, that leaping knee drop took me back. Remember another wild, bearded, black-haired man that used to drop a knee like that, Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody, yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, well, yeah, I remember those knees by Big Bruiser Brody. God rest his soul, he was amazing.
Andrade, though, trying to fight out of the grip of Doyle. Easier said than done. AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max. We're in the midst of a high-stakes battle for Andrade Alilo. If he wins tonight, he will earn a shot at Dunkzilla Mark Davis in the AEW National Championship. But he has a very stout test in front of him in Jake Doyle. Doyle, missed that one. Got some wild haymakers, but Andrade connecting with his. That's the important difference.
They trying to chop down a big oak tree.
Once through the shoulder tackle, once through the second time, a third time. But Andrade running a grazing blow, but he caught Doyle just enough to stop his momentum.
You're right, it was just enough. Andrade showed excellent quickness there after 3 in a row. Strong shoulder blocks by Jake. And he was able to pop off that kick, man, and it really leveled the playing field for both athletes.
And he popped off the kick on a man who had hit the ropes like 2 or 3 times. So there's no question that his shoulder tackles work, but Jake had to be a little bit winded that time, Taz, going in.
A little bit, yeah, but when you're applying the move, sometimes, believe it or not, your cardio doesn't get affected. Right. Your adrenaline's flowing. And, when you take the move, sometimes it's a lot more difficult.
It's Andrade's turn to unleash a flurry of offense. Quick shots in succession. Takes Doyle off his feet. Andrade feeling the momentum shift in his favor.
Andrade is jacked.
Fans go crazy.
Doyle down in the corner. Andrade with the upper hand, the high ground, so to speak. But we've seen him use this devastating knee strike in the corner. Could be the beginning of the end for Doyle if Andrade hits it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, this is a mammoth body block from Jake Doyle.
Exactly what it was. Straight body right there.
Yeah. That time, Andrade hit a wall.
He hit a wall, but unfortunately for him, the wall was coming at him at the same time. And now, Doyle overcommitted, went face first in that middle turnbuckle pad.
There's an opportunity here for Andrade now because you're right. Doyle really hit that buckle super hard, face first.
Andrade Alidolo. A lot of options here. What is he going to decide to do? Andrade.
Woo!
Connects and takes out Doyle on the outside.
Makes it look easy, Andrade does.
Andrade returns Doyle to the ring. Could be 2 wins away from becoming the next AEW National Champion, but he still has to press this advantage on Jake Doyle. Andrade on top, and there's the strength of Doyle.
Exactly.
Able to stop Andrade.
Caught him in midair.
And it starts. What a Liger bomb! The cover!
Oh.
And Andrade able to kick out.
And I tell you, Jake just stuck. He just stuck Andrade with that sit-out powerbomb. That was impactful as hell.
Every time.
Remember, still to come tonight, we have the championship celebration for
Bear
Kenny
back.
Omega, our new AEW World Champion, and our new AEW International Champion. Kyle Fletcher will defend the title tonight against Commander as Andrade Alidolo, 2 of the 3 amigos, Tony.
2 of the 3 amigos. But every time Andrade has gotten some momentum here, Taz, it's been stopped by Jake Doyle.
Right in, cover him. Floats over the cover. Doyle able to kick out.
Jake Doyle is as tough as they come, gentlemen.
It certainly is, but Andrade Alidolo knows what it takes to become a champion. He knows the lengths that he will have to push himself to, push his opponent to.
And it's a great opportunity here because if Andrade can get the victory, he's going to earn a future shot towards Mark Davis towards his national championship. So
The knees in the corner, the cover. 1, 2. Doyle again defies Andrade. Andrade perhaps a bit of some frustration kicking in for the would-be challenger for the national championship.
I agree with that, Excalibur. Don't waste time up here. And Jake's a long way away, or was.
Oh.
Ready for Andrade, a huge anti-air from Jake Doyle. And now, winds him up.
Andrade's done.
A club.
Oh my God.
2, 3.
No.
Just roll up that left shoulder. I tell you, again, Jake just continues to come back.
Well, what you said earlier is correct, Shivani. Man, he is just, every time, it seems like every time Andrade gets that momentum, man, he just gets shut down by Doyle.
Andrade comes around the corner and the crucifix.
Oh.
Doyle breaks free. Andrade de los Muertos. And he's not done. The double.
The message.
Center of the ring. 1, 2.
Wow. Let's go, Andrade.
And as we mentioned, Andrade Alidolo with this victory win the AEW National Championship, and he will not have to wait long. It is official for redemption. 1 week.
Redemption, okay.
Andrade Davis, the AEW National Championship, on the line in Montreal.
And there's Davis there, the national champ.
He's out wielding that national championship belt. Swinging it.
Oh, wait a second, Andrade. That Dynamite diamond ring. We know how effective that's been for MJF. I have to imagine it's no less effective for Andrade Alidolo. Especially if he lands a clean right hand on Mark Davis.
You're not wrong.
That ring is gigantic.
1 week from Sunday, next Sunday, it is official.
Davis Andrade, official for redemption in Montreal. 1 week from Sunday, live on pay-per-view. Godzilla Mark Davis thinking better of going after Andrade Alidolo with that loaded up right hand, but there will be nothing to separate them on July 26th in Montreal when they meet for the national championship. And speaking of champions, after beach break last week, we have a new AEW World Champion. Let's take a look.
He is the best battle machine. He is Kenny Omega.
If MJF is victorious tonight, Kenny Omega can never challenge for the AEW World Championship again in his career.
Two AEW originals for day one when this company started. MJF through our desk.
The referee catching MJF red-handed. The Dynamite Diamond ring.
He's gonna hit him with a Will Ospreay. Ospreay's got the ring.
All Will Ospreay did was level the playing field. Omega wanted to do it his way, and it could be his undoing.
The ref never saw it. Comes
As it stands now, it will be Will Ospreay challenging Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
All in London. And coming up next, live on Dynamite,
Yeah.
celebrate the two-time AEW World Champion Kenny Omega next from Boston.
Back on TBS, live on Dynamite from the great city of Boston, Massachusetts. And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, and as we just saw, we have a new world champion. And it is my honor to introduce to you the new AEW champion of the world, Kenny
Oh. Omega.
1 week ago, Kenny Omega had the deck stacked against him by MJF, but he overcame the odds, and he claims the AEW World Championship, the richest prize in our sport, for the second time in his legendary career. I know you have a better relationship with MJF than most guys do, but even you have to admit, Kenny Omega, that
Are you ready to go? Are you ready for this?
I don't disagree. I've always been a big fan of Kenny. I know him personally, professionally, and I've always loved what he does between the ropes. There's no doubt about it. And the championship looks great on him. It fits him. He's a pioneer of this company. He is one of the four pioneers. You know what I mean? So it kind of works. I don't want to get into the ring thing with Ospreay, but congrats to Kenny Omega.
The Young Bucks. Oh.
Speaking of pioneers of Kenny Omega, for what Kenny Omega has done for singles wrestling, Matt and Nick Jackson have done for tag team wrestling. And these guys are like blood brothers here, members of the Elite.
Kenny, I know you got a lot to talk about. I swear we'll make this one quick. We have been best friends in this business for nearly 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And last week, we saw you do it. You won the big one, and you did it all by yourself. We're proud of you. You proved that you're still the best professional wrestler on this planet. But Kenny, I gotta admit, you wearing this particular belt kind of peeves me.
Oh.
So we brought you something.
The original? The original.
With that hideous Triple B back into hiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny
Oh,
Omega.
yeah.
Unbelievable. 1,100 some odd days. It's been so long that I can't even quote the real number. But it's been so long that I wasn't even sure if I could even hold this thing ever again. And as much as I made a promise to myself,
Oh.
why the heck not? Let me tell you guys one thing. The difference maker wasn't just myself believing in myself. It wasn't my best friends believing in me. But no, it was my friends, my family, and yes, even the family that I consider each and every one of you guys to be a part of. My extended AEW family. If it wasn't for you guys believing in me, I would have given up on myself a very long time ago. This wasn't something that was ever supposed to happen, trust me. And yet here we are. Here we are with less than 50 days
Yeah, I was a little
remaining
late to Dynamite.
until
I
Wembley
got it like an hour
Stadium.
ago.
And as much as I'd love to say that I'm ready, we've still got work to do. But just like the journey it was to gaining this back, I know that with the beliefs of each and every one of you, that in 50 or so days' time, you are going to
I
see
know he does,
the
yeah.
best version of Kenny Omega there has ever been in AEW.
Okay. Oh, yeah. The man that he faces in Will Ospreay's hometown of London and AEW All In. Will Ospreay. Oh, we're so elevated.
London, as it stands right now, it will be Will Ospreay challenging Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship.
Man was a part of the greatest match I've ever seen in person. Which, who, Ospreay? If it's Ospreay, then what match? Was it with Swerve? But that match was really good.
Hey, Boston! Bucks, long time no see. I'm glad you guys landed on your feet after I cost you your work. Sorry about that, but that'll be done. Would you mind if I just have a little one-on-one conversation with my boy Kenny right now, if that's okay?
Okay.
Boston, may I talk on your behalf? And for myself as well. It's really good to see Kenny Omega as the AEW World Champion again.
Yeah. It really is.
That'll work for you, Boston. I gotta say, Ken, at one point I generally thought you'd given up on yourself. It doesn't
Oh
matter
my
how
God,
much I
yes.
believed in you or any of these
I
people.
remember that.
You needed to believe in you.
I did not live stream that match,
That you could
but
be that Kenny Omega. And I was there last week.
I watched the match.
And you wrestled
I was
for
gone for
25
like
minutes in that heat.
20 minutes, and the TV was still on,
Every single minute, and you never gave
and the
up
match was still going.
once.
And then I looked at it again. I was talking to my friend,
And I was sat there front and
and
center on the stage, and I saw you get hit
I kept watching the match,
that was it.
and I'm like,
I thought it was done.
it,
The dream
it,
was over
it's
with.
8:45, and this match is still going. Then 10 minutes later, this match is still going. What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, the cleaner is back.
And like when the timer was about to run out, when the timer was about to run out, MJF won the title. I'm like, what? And then of course it turned into the American title, which I didn't really like that, but it was funny.
I want to say this to you, Kenny, because as we get closer and closer to Wembley, it's gonna heat up with
But-
two alpha males
but
fighting
then,
for that beautiful championship. But I want to say this to you, man to man, away from everyone, just us. For 10
$15
years,
bucks
you
is
have
just
been my
crazy,
hero,
yeah.
mate. For 10 years,
15
I
bucks.
got to watch you wrestle in Tokyo.
You're
games
lucky.
Around the world. You have inspired me to be the
I only went
best
to one
wrestler that I
AEW
can
show, which
physically
was
be.
in
I
Dynamite.
can only thank
It was
you
2
every
years
single
ago,
time I step in
2024,
this ring, 'cause it's just a
and
tribute to the
it was
beautiful work you've done.
it was when
When I think about
Okada,
you,
Kazuchika
I think
Okada
of
debuted
Kenny
in
Omega.
AEW for full time, and I lost my mind.
All I wanted to be was a fraction of the wrestler that Kenny Omega was, but Kenny, bruv, I am locked in right now.
And hey,
And
I was almost front row,
being second.
and it was $20. $20.
Nor should you be, Will. I won't be, but here's what we're gonna do, boss man. We're gonna keep it going and going. Every single week, me and you are gonna be out here showing every single person here why we are in the position that we are in. This is my dream come true. This is the first time, really, that we can probably say that this is a real life.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Sunday, the 30th of August, Wembley Stadium, main event, AEW World
Damn.
Championship. Let's show them that this is where the best wrestle.
Okay, Will. Oh, Kevin Knight.
The Jet Kevin Knight, the TNT champion, but man, not satisfied with just one belt. He is at covetous eyes on the AEW World Championship.
Oh, I
as
am.
well.
I saw 3 subs. 1 more sub? Are you subscribed, David?
Nah, don't be shy. Join the party.
Pause. Nah. I don't mean to break up this little brotherly love fest that you guys got going on, but
Alright, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Got some talking to do. Champion, if you don't mind. You can excuse us.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? Will can stay. Will can stay.
Yeah.
What do you got, Kevin?
I just wanted to come out here, Kenny, and say congratulations, face to face.
Kevin and Kenny are definitely gonna have a match for the title before All In.
Let's not get ahead
Because
of
All In
ourselves.
is still a month away.
It's still on the world title shot.
Yeah, I kind of called it. I'm kind of calling it right now.
Courtesy of Maxwell Jacob.
The question is when? Redemption?
Obviously, he's not here to
Is
get
it redemption?
shot, but you, there's still a debt to be paid, and I'm here to collect.
Okay.
So you, Kenny Omega, you are the wrestling god, the best bout machine. But what's the god to a non-believer?
Ooh.
Because the Jet is ready to become Jet 2 belts and make that a reality. So how about this? Me and you, redemption for that AEW.
I called it.
World title.
I called it. I was like, redemption. That's gonna happen before All In. I called it.
First of all, you can back up at least 2 steps for me, can't you? Now, you brought up something pretty interesting.
Exactly.
Let me just start by saying I'm glad you're out here because I needed to get something off my chest. You brought up a promise made to you by Max of Jacob Friedman, and you're going to try to hold me to his word? You're going to try to hold me to a promise that he made to you. Now, that's sort of funny because, really, why would I give you a shot because Max of Jacob Friedman promised you one?
Is he saying Maxim?
We're not going to do that.
I swear he's saying Maxim and not Maxwell.
But what we are going to do
Look at Will.
is maybe, just maybe, I'm going to give you a shot just because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
Just because that the first day I laid my eyes upon you, I saw something special. The first day I laid my eyes upon you, I saw something
That's a good one. That's a good one.
that undeniable factor that only a superstar possesses. I saw somebody that moved the parts. I saw somebody that was faster than everybody else. I saw somebody that could jump higher than everybody else. And more importantly, I saw somebody that was hungry. But that's where it ended because then you had to go and do something just so silly and align yourself with Don Callis. I'd be a hypocrite.
That's fast.
Give me a second.
That's
I'd
fast.
be a hypocrite. I would be a hypocrite if I told everyone here tonight that I didn't believe in his siren song. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't believe that Don Callis wouldn't lead me to the promised land because trust me, 1,000 and so days ago, it was because of Don Callis that I held this title for the first time.
Yeah.
And I remember that party, oh I do.
And he also showed up in Impact, aka TNA,
where we were all told to stay indoors.
for a while.
And so when no one showed up to the party, I thought that it was just because nobody could. But truth be told, no one would have showed up for that guy. No one wanted to cheer for that guy. No one believed in that guy. No one was proud of that guy. That was the day when my worth, not only my worth from these fans, but my self-worth, the worth that I had of myself, fell right down the toilet. So Kevin, let me tell you, what are you doing with a guy like Don? You don't need a guy like Don. Trust me when I say that when I believe in you, that isn't just me talking from me. I'm talking the same words that Speedball believes. I'm saying the same things that a Will Ospreay believes. And call me crazy, but when I tell you that you don't need to be Kevin Don Callis's lapdog knight, that's the same feeling that the fans here in attendance have as well. You don't need his help. You could have done this, the TNT belt. Heck, you could even be this champion. The belt that I have on my shoulder right here, you could have it all, and you could do it all on your own. Now say what you will about Maxim Jacob Friedman.
He said it again.
You called him Maxim Jacob Fraudman. Oh no.
Maxim.
One thing that he wasn't was a fraud. He came out here every single week and he defended this belt. And when he said that he would do something, he would do it. Call me crazy, but the only fraud that I'm really looking upon here is you. Because I know that deep down inside, you aren't being yourself. And all that shit that you're spewing to me in this ring, it's not coming from here. In fact, what comes from here is probably actually a good guy. Call me crazy, Kevin Knight, but I really do think that there's a whole heck of a lot of goodness left in that heart of yours. And even you yourself know you don't need a guy like Don Callis to ever beat a guy like Kenny Omega.
That's
so if
true.
it's gonna be you and I at the pay-per-view at Redemption, I want it to be Kevin the Jet Knight, not Kevin Don Callis's lapdog little bitch Knight. If you're gonna become Kevin Two Belts Knight, I want you to do it on your own, big boy.
Big boy. That's crazy. Lapdog. Wow.
You know what, Kenny Omega? You make a good claim. You make a good claim that I have come this far
Appreciate
by
it.
myself.
Appreciate it. That's probably why I saw here that you that sent me a friend request. I was like, who is that? And I was like, oh yeah, wait, it's you.
Only greatness.
Oh! Oh, and he just went through Ospreay. Who the? Darby! Darby! Yeah, Darby! Oh, Brian Cage. Brian Cage is just jacked. Oh my. The whole Don Callis family.
Is back as well.
Oh!
Omega, though. A suplex on Beretta, but the numbers quickly mounting.
Yeah.
In the favor of Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Yeah, they might want to get out of that ring.
The Death Riders. Oh man. What I'm confused right now is, but where's the rest of the Death Riders?
Family? Oh, well.
Will Ospreay, the newest member of the Death Riders.
Oh, so he's officially the newest member.
Fans, last week we learned a foundational piece of AEW has signed a new contract. Let's find out what's next for Jungle.
Really? Wow. So my question is, Is the Death Rider's face or the heel? Because Claudio came back.
Last week, I put pen to paper and officially started chapter 2 of my journey in AEW. Now,
Okay.
chapter 1 was nothing to be ashamed of. I got to wrestle all around the world. I wrestled some of the all-time greats. I won 4 championships in AEW. But I was always right on the verge of breaking through to that next level. And that's what chapter 2 is all about. So this Saturday in Boston, I'm looking for a match. But not just with anybody. I want to give an opportunity to somebody who's in the same shoes that I used to be in. Who wants to break through and show the world of professional wrestling what the future
Okay.
is all about. Did you get that? See you Saturday, Boston.
Yeah.
Jack Perry turned up the challenge for this Saturday.
To who? I need to know. To be honest, I never really liked. Damn, that guy's hairy. I never really liked Brody though. It just makes Brody King look weaker. The guy that beat the former AEW World Champion MJF in a squash match with I'm not gonna lie. To be my opinion, Bandito is a really good wrestler. But him being with Brody King just makes Brody look a little weaker. I mean, they're a really good tag team, but I just don't really like him.
His power, Bandito's power, as you guys know, very, very deceptive for a guy his size.
Bandito.
But that guy is so hairy. I never want to be hairy, bro.
Oh, Bandito.
And what I'm saying, never want to be hairy. Here,
He's a monster.
maybe in my legs, but like not here, not in the chest. Oh my God, Bandito! I never want to be hairy here. It's just so weird. It looks weird.
Attack made. The big and bad Brody King.
I would look like a wolf.
The splash fell out on the senton. They've gone back
Like
to
a
work.
big bad wolf.
Solo in to break things up.
Yeah, good save by Aaron Solo. He had to. Now he might have to pay here dealing with Brody, but no, then again, he just tagged in Bandito.
Have to remember, these are former AEW World Tag Team Champions in Brody King and Bandito. And may have gone their separate ways after losing the title, but they're still
Exactly.
a duo. Aaron Solo finding out firsthand.
WWE
I should say.
doesn't have that many
Seems like
titles, but AEW does.
have a lot of fun together in the ring.
And for them to
Obviously, we like each other.
like,
It's just
I don't like a lot of other tag teams in AEW. And with also the names that they have, the tag names that they have with the people, that's it. Okay, like Babes of Wrath. I'm gonna cuss for a second. What the fuck? Why would you have? What the fuck is that name? Babes of Wrath. Oh, you're my babe. Oh, babe. We're Wrath. We're some Babes of Wrath. It's just what? Why would Tony Khan? Who came up with that name? That's
Fletcher, this is your first title defense as international.
Oh my God.
champion. Issued a challenge and Commander stepped up.
it was Willow Nightingale and I think Harley Cameron.
Of course, I feel ready. I am ready to put Takeshita and
It's so weird.
Sorry.
There you go, Renee. There you go.
Okay.
That wasn't really respectful.
Good.
What's that about? They were excited.
And basketball ball is for the AEW International Champion.
The random friend request he got for fake. Yeah, I know.
With 249 pounds, he is the new AEW
But like
International
talking back about freaking Fates of Wrath. Like what? It's so weird, bro. It's so weird.
I don't like what Bandito did, taking that wanted thing and a picture of him on it, putting it on Fletcher's chair.
And then as well, I saw another one.
That's disrespectful. It's hideous.
They should have done the interview.
If I can find it.
I'm not the producer. I don't run the production here, Shivani. You gotta talk to somebody else. I don't get control of that. Just trying to control his desk.
Introducing the challenger,
Let me find it real quick.
76 kilos, Commander.
Well, Commander making his way to the ring. Had a fantastic outing as we returned to action this past Sunday night at the ballpark as we partnered with the Minnesota Twins. Had a great event right there at Target Field in Minneapolis, and Commander.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find it.
This past Friday night, can he lead himself to victory tonight against Kyle Fletcher for the AEW International Championship? And oh God, Don Callis is here.
Don, it seemed like Rodeo was pretty excited
Oh god,
backstage
Don
there.
Callis is serious.
That cabroni should stay away from the family is all I have to say. Well, Commander, looking to make the most of this opportunity against the new AEW International Champion. Fletcher defeated Takeshita 1 week ago. Beach Break in Clearwater, Florida. The 14th overall champion. And unlike Takeshita, a member of the Don Callis family.
I like the way that sounds.
Another one.
Fletcher,
The Brawling Bird.
champion of the Don Callis family. It's really fantastic. How about another one you may like the sound of? Kyle Fletcher undefeated.
Who thinks the one the Brawling Bird?
2026.
Jamie Hayter, Alex
It's a
Windsor.
star factory, not a faction.
Takes down
I
Kyle
can't.
Fletcher and
I can't. I just
reversal to a big
can't.
ticker, man. Oh, narrow escape for Fletcher.
I can't.
He knows it.
Yeah, that was impressive on that Kazura hooking that in. And he almost getting a pin.
Yeah, he's quick. Yeah, man is a hell of an athlete.
I mean, Brawling Birds. I love that. I like that name, but Brawling Birds.
Goes on the brakes.
Okay, that sounds like a chicken. I don't know why I did that, but
I think of Kyle Fletcher to calm down and slow down this momentum if he can. But Commander, incredible range, but Kyle Fletcher has incredible power. Simple physics at work. Face first.
but hey,
Lights on the challenger.
Holy smokes.
WWE did have a couple
To the face.
random tag names as well, like PFC, Pure Fusion Collective.
Never shy about expressing their feelings, Taz.
Fuck you. Sorry, but fuck you.
I've always hated Boston, hated Boston, and people in.
But
Grace.
No matter how bad I'm feeling, a hug from Kyle Fletcher always invigorates me.
Oh, good for you.
I feel vigorous.
That's great. Some people like a cup of coffee, you like a hug from Kyle. Fletcher.
I'm sorry.
Wind up and just wiped out Commander. Fletcher really
enjoying the limelight here, the focus on him as AEW International Champion. And has to be that much sweeter that he defeated Konosuke Takeshita, his old friend.
Ooh.
In order to do so.
Okay, Commander.
Overcommitted. Still to the outside. And meanwhile, Commander, this is the range that I was talking about.
Yeah, we saw him do this as that clip we saw from the Minnesota Twin Stadium.
He is fearless.
Oh my God!
And he could be the next international champion. Stay with us here live on Dynamite.
Here's a chance. That Taz was an absolutely incredible, amazing maneuver.
Yeah, I've seen him do it a couple times. Like I just said, we just saw him do it in that clip from this past Friday, I believe. The Minneapolis Twins game, it's amazing. I mean, he's an amazing athlete. By the way, when he did that at the Twins game, it was against the Ops. I mean, I know we didn't ID him, I guess. We like the Bronies now, right? That's what we're doing.
No, I just didn't want to.
I got you.
Since he was looking good, I didn't want to mention he was looking good against.
That's okay, man. Commander's a stud, and so is Kyle Fletcher. And this is a hell of a match so far.
Commander, though, may have tweaked his knee.
And I think you're right. Well, that can do it. I mean, don't try to...
Oh, wait a second. Fletcher.
That was a tremendous slam. Holy smokes.
All I can say is whoever builds the rings here does a great job because that looked like he was going all the way to the floor. He slammed him so hard.
A lot of ring construction talk tonight.
Yeah, people are learning about the ring. Thank you.
I got to give it to you, Don. This Kyle Fletcher is incredible. He really is.
Isn't he magnificent?
He really is. I mean, he does so many things correctly. He has a super horrible attitude, thanks to you, but he does so many things correctly.
Well, as Takeshita found out, we're not in the friend business. We're in the wrestling business, Shivani.
I know that, Don.
Don, if Kevin Knight has his way in the AEW World Championship business, seems like his rivalry with Darby Allin has fallen over.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Darby's going to find out what happens when you enter the ring with a genetically superior athlete like Kevin Knight. That's what Darby's about to find out.
Kyle Fletcher in control, but having some fun here at the expense of Commander. A dangerous game to play. Kyle Fletcher's reign as AEW International Champion began 1 week ago. Will tonight be the night that it ends? Commander fighting from underneath. Fletcher looking dominant thus far, Taz.
Yeah, definitely in control right now, but you see Commander, he's trying to fight back, and Fletcher's kind of just egging him on to hit me with your best shot type thing.
It seemed like Commander may have tweaked his knee a little bit on that death-defying leap he took just before we went to break. John, are you surprised that your man is playing this game with Commander instead of going after the knee, inviting the contact from the challenger?
I'm sure Kyle Fletcher would love to have some strategic advice on the UX caliber, but I think you're going to know me after the match.
Fletcher got blood on the seat of his pants, courtesy of the challenger.
Look, Commander is a tremendous athlete. We've established that. You can't get openings, but Kyle Fletcher is the protostar.
Fletcher connects with the Enziguri. And now going to bring the challenger back into the ring the hard way. Lifts a deadlift.
Oh my God.
Trying to take a page there out of Brian Cage's book.
I thought he was trying to drop Commander in first on that top turnbuckle.
Just as he did to Konosuke Takeshita 1 week ago. Commander, now Fletcher caught up in the ropes. Commander.
Oh, nice.
What a move by Commander.
There we go. Down.
And he takes Kyle Fletcher down, and Fletcher to the outside.
I thought he took out Don Callis. Aw.
Commander, a massive advantage here over the champion, Kyle Fletcher.
Two men, two champions who've had so much in common as far as beating some great foes during their career.
By champions, you mean former Ring of Honor television champions, Commander and Kyle Fletcher. As Commander 50. 1, 2.
Did not get perfect rotation, and that cost him a potential shocking 3 count on Kyle Fletcher.
Take a look at that. Fletcher, yeah, the head, the body bouncing off the corner of the desk.
Well, the button open too, Excalibur.
Yeah, I saw.
No surprise.
He's lacerated, man.
He's lacerated, he's losing. And he could be on the losing end of this battle. Oh, wait a second, Fletcher. Too strong. Neither. Yeah, Commander.
He got it up.
I came in a little overzealous. Did Fletcher?
I think he thought he had Commander, but Commander really caught with that kick.
Did not give Commander any space to maneuver, and that's what's happened here, and that's the change of momentum.
Commander, he likes this rope walk into the shooting star press. Ciolito Lindo.
Could be the change of the belt too here, Don.
As Commander steadies himself and
Commander! 619!
Commander through the ropes. And now
Woo! No way. I thought that was it.
nearly the Proto Star Destroyer, very nearly a new champion.
This is Commander is absolutely amazing.
Hey, it's good. It's so good. If people think it's weird, maybe, but
Commander is
it's good.
That was amazing. I don't know how the hell he did that.
Like, it's really good.
Commander looks like he's
Sometimes my tongue is kind of dry afterwards, but
Fletcher's still down.
hey,
Laceration right up
this is just
Kyle Fletcher. Big mark, big cut.
so good.
Connects with a jaw. Fletcher once again.
Oh my god.
Still in it.
What a match! What a match!
Fletcher. Commander lined up for that long dart in the corner, but instead Escalera.
Caught by Fletcher. Oh! Wow.
These two kids tore it up. Guys,
Kyle Fletcher.
You're gonna watch the Odyssey. I watched it last Friday. Last Saturday, sorry. I've been watching a lot of movies lately because there's a lot of good movies that came out this year. Like Backrooms, already watched that. It's so confusing. I watched I watched Michael. Yeah, I watched Michael, and I watched Scary Movie 6. That was funny as hell. Are you gonna take out the mask? Ah, come on. I watched Toy Story 5 just to see how bad it is.
And Takeshita lined up and he starched Fletcher with that one.
Oh, I was able to watch it. I was able to watch it a week earlier.
Bittersweet picking up the championship that was once his.
Because
But very well could be his again.
Okada! Rainmaker! I was able to watch it a week earlier because there was a preview.
The man that thought Takeshita was unworthy to be in the same ring as him.
Wait, I've actually seen 2 movies in theaters so far this year. One of them is now my second favorite movie of all time, and the other is probably in my top 10. Oh, Bandito! Wait, what movies y'all watch? What movie y'all watched that it was your second favorite of all time, and now in your top 10? What was the 2 movies? Ooh, Project Hail Mary. I haven't really watched that, and then Chief Detective haven't watched that either.
Let's step away from the action inside the ring and head to the back, where Renee Paquette's standing by with AEW World Champion.
Kenny, that was chaotic out there, to say the very least. It's now looking like it's going to be Kenny Omega versus Kevin Knight for the AEW World Championship at Redemption.
Here in AEW, there's no shortage of credible challenges. And I don't know, this could be the goose egg in my head talking, but Kevin, I still see a little bit of myself in you, and I still haven't given up hope. You don't get it. You don't understand. Kevin's not going to change overnight. He needs to be physically humbled. You could waste your time trying to talk to him, but next week, I'm going to take that TNT championship, and I'm going to humble him. You can waste your time talking, or you can beat it out of him. What are you going to do?
I love Darby's new face paint.
How about that? I'll leave it to you. Keep wasting your time.
Johnny. John Moxley.
Some people are what they are. Can't pretend to be anything else. Even if they try.
When was this match scheduled? Brian Cage versus Darby Allin? When was that match scheduled? I never knew that was scheduled. I never really knew that was scheduled. Like, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming out. Welcome back to Dynamite. We are coming to you live from
Yeah, coming on the show tonight was interesting. Yeah.
Austin, I want you to stay loud. Join me in welcoming out the Brawling Birds.
Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor, a very formidable tag team.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna do the noise again. I'm not gonna do the noise again, no.
Kind of a tough day for England, too.
Oh god.
Ladies, I think
Yeah,
it
tough
is
day for
very
England.
fair to say
Suck it.
the
But
Birds
Argentina's winning the whole thing, and I've been saying that since the beginning.
Do you care for a couple words
No.
with the Birds?
No, no, no. 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 I'm not fucking doing it
We
again.
are a long way from England. If there's anyone else who knows about drinking
No.
and fighting,
Hey,
it's
England.
these people
You lost.
here in
Argentina's in the finals. Suck it. Because I've been rooting for Argentina this whole entire damn time of the World Cup, and they're in the finals, and they're gonna beat Spain, and that's how you do it. Because I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna live stream on Sunday, so take that.
England, fellas, you
Bro,
let us down.
I don't want to do. I don't want to do it again.
But AEW sickos, fear not. I promise you this. These two Brits with the tits wouldn't let you down, ever.
This is
And we've all laid
This
on
is
the
a birth
rise
of
and
the
Wembley
tips?
on our
What?
side so close we can taste it. We will knock the blocks off. We will beat the bloody piss out of anyone to prove that we are the best tag team in AEW.
I swear she said tits.
Well, having said that, there's not much else to say. So, Boston, why don't we go get pissed? First round to us!
Well, Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor, fans are taking
Piss?
Nate McKenna
I'm
to
good.
the pub as we approach Wembley Stadium on the 30th
Unless.
later this summer.
Oh. Who's this?
Last week on Dynamite, you left me bloody.
Is that Jericho?
And I liked it. So let's do it again.
Is that Jericho?
July 26th, the redemption. But let's raise the stakes, shall we? You bring the pain. And I'll bring
The Joker! The Joker! The Joker, Jericho!
for you.
The original Le Champion! Yo! Oh,
Is better than Chris Jericho.
wow.
Redemption we're gonna find
Yeah.
if the Painmaker is better than the Psycho Killer.
The Painmaker, let's fucking go.
But before we get there, I have one more night in my hometown.
Boston,
This
Mass?
Saturday night on Collision, Painmaker, I want you watching. Anybody out there who wants to make a name for themselves, the Psycho Killer will be waiting. Welcome to the City of Champions, aka the City of Champa.
Tommaso Ciampa
Okay.
intent on making an example of someone message to Jericho.
Making his way into the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds.
I love this song. I will say, I do hate how fickle fans can be. Like, how 1 month we love Jericho and the next month fans are turning different retired. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Really shook up. Tommaso Ciampa. Not good.
Weight 274 pounds.
You know that in the CBV interview with Brian Cage, the Chris Van Vliet, the Chris Van Vliet interview with Brian Cage, Brian Cage saying that how jacked and juicy he is. Are you sure it's juicy? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because also he's Chris. Oh, also Chris said, how long would it take for him to, in his physique, to be in Brian Cage's physique? And and Brian Cage said 6 months. 6 months of this. You know what I mean? Steroid? Yeah. Okay. Good thing. Because there's no way you can get like that in 6 months. Like that, maybe in like 5 years. But it'll be easy. It'll be faster if you do this. If you like, you know. Yeah.
To Kenny Omega about Kevin Knight.
I think he was right. I think what he said.
Look at the strength. The power of Brian Cage. Lifting him with ease. I know damn well that Brian Cage's not going to survive another 10, 15 years, to be honest. Of how much he has put of
We
that.
still have our gargantuan main event, the huge trios match coming up tonight. Willow Nightingale team up with the It Girl, Maya World High-End to take on Divine Dominion and Mercedes Moné. And on this special night, we're going to stick with
I love the team between Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion. And that's a hell of a team! Oh. Dude, Darby's gonna be disabled in like 5 years. I can tell you. In like 5 years, he's gonna be disabled. Not even joking. He has taken so many crazy damn bumps
I think we're going to find out tonight.
that
I mean, listen,
No, that barely no human being can take bumps like Darby. Or like he's crazy. Other people in AEW are crazy as well. John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Samoa Joe, Will Ospreay, MJF. Exactly. And that's 5. He did a 2003 Brock Lesnar at 5. Exactly, yeah. Darby? Ah! Oh, I saw the steps. I thought it was through the steps.
Story that we've seen develop so many times with Darby Allin in the ring. He takes so much punishment and he keeps coming back.
Also, I'm gonna tell y'all my schedule for this week of when I'm gonna be streaming and where I'm gonna be streaming, obviously on YouTube and on Twitch. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be streaming. There's gonna be different things, so yeah. But it'll be at the end of the stream. So hopefully y'all can stay tuned. It won't be for that long. It'll be in a minute. It'll be in a bit.
Sometimes it's tough when you're as thick as an athlete like Brian Cage is, even to kick out when you're stacked high, Shabani. That's what happened. Absolutely. Darby's smart. He stacked the upper body of Brian like really high on the back of his head. Right. And all that thick muscularity.
Yeah,
it's tough to get a good
I do. I was supposed to do it today, but I didn't have time. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow at 12. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I'll tell you all about it afterwards. Oh, Darby. Yeah, I just started to do it.
Yeah, I can see that coming.
Out of curiosity, what time zone are you in? Eastern time. Eastern time zone.
Whatever he wants.
So right now it's 11:02 p.m. He just bench pressing him. Oh my god! Oh my god! See what I mean about Darby taking a crazy bump like that? Okay.
Back of the skull, you see Darby rubbing his head.
What state do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in Georgia.
Cage just told Bryce Remsburg, count him out, it's over.
He's rubbing his head like that to just get
the pain. Darby head out the post? Yes,
that's why he's doing
it was.
Scratched his head to get the pain.
Okay, oh yeah. I forgot you told me that earlier. That you had a show in Little Rock, like it was like 2 hours from you. So yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Darby Allin, serious trouble here. It's been an amazing television program on many levels.
Oh, okay.
Matches we've seen, the things we've seen tonight.
You know where in Georgia?
We saw him. I told him on both of the buildings he was getting in.
Well, that was desperation.
Darby? No. Oh. No place called Fabian. Let's see how far is that from me. An hour and 26 from me.
Brian Cage.
And then Taz, and Darby went tumbling down the steps as well. I mean, Darby,
meanwhile, inside the ring, Bryce Remsburg. Up to 8. Brian Cage. 9.
Brian Cage.
He makes it in, finally beats the count.
And Darby with a coffin drop. And now another one for good measure. That one landed awkwardly. And Darby gets it.
Darby was smart. He had a sense of urgency there, and once he got the 1, 2, 3, he got the hell out of the ring. That was smart. Darby Allin, an unreal amount of punch.
been taken. Yet he still prevails, and now he can turn his attention to next Wednesday night because Tony Khan has just made it official for Dynamite.
Yeah, Darby and Knight for the TNT title next week. I'll definitely live stream it.
Wednesday at 8, 7 Central. And still to come tonight, and in fact, coming up next, our main event, the huge trios match, high on the Echo Mile World, and Willow Nightingale taking on Mercedes Moné in Define Dominion. Oh, right now, I understand the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the AEW International Champion, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher, are standing by.
You want to stick your nose in my business? You want to stick your nose in family business? You want to put your hands on me? You want to put my hand on the international title? Be my guest. I am scared of nobody. And I said nobody. I will defend this title against anybody.
What other states you like you want to move to?
International champion of all time. So see this? See this? Whatever this is, you want me, Bandito, I want you! For the first time ever, I want the Protostar Kyle Fletcher versus the most wanted Bandito for the AEW International Championship at Redemption.
Okay. They're probably like... Okay. Well, now we're gonna go to our main event. We have 19 minutes left, 20 minutes left of Dynamite, so let's get it.
Kevin Knight, it is official. Next week, you will put your TNT Championship on the line against Darby Allin. Then at Redemption, you will have your shot at the AEW World Championship, taking on Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
That is a lot on your plate. You're up for it?
He can handle whatever's on his plate. You know, Kenny, your first interview was world champion, and you're trying to be me. You're trying to play mind games. He's too smart for you. And oh, woe is you. I gave you the world title. It was such a sad day for Kenny Omega. Suck it up, Buttercup. Everything you've got.
That was what I meant when I said everything because of Kenny. And then I started top of the hour, and they had a 20-minute overrun. Oh.
Relax. I'm just
Pabon.
Kevin, I hope you know that this facade you're putting on to fit in with the Don Callis family, it's not working. I hope you take Kenny's advice, and I hope that you know that these people love you enough, and I love you enough, that when you're ready to go back to being who you are, we'll forgive you.
I don't need your love, Steve-O. Let me be.
Kevin's getting...
What is with all these people trying to make Kevin Knight be who they want him to be? Let the guy be who he wants to be.
I mean, Taz is not wrong, but he's not right either. I swear that logo looks like Starbucks. I love this team.
This has certainly got to put you, at least improve your mood, seeing Divine Dominion joining forces with this moment, the winner, the 2026 Owen Hart Foundation.
I love this group together. I think it's awesome.
CEO, 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 CEO. Money.
The last week at Beach Break was taken in the action as Willow Nightingale won the Women's Casino Gauntlet match to earn a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. This past, coming up 1 week from was the appearance of Divine Dominion aligning themselves with the CEO, Mercedes Moné. The burst of
We're still not gonna get over that, are we?
1 week ago.
It's a great alignment because I really think this is one of the more dominant women's tag teams I've ever seen, maybe the most. And Mercedes Moné, the best women's wrestler I've ever seen.
Okay, thanks.
And the It Girl, Mile World, the woman that pushed Mercedes very nearly to her limit.
Yeah, Willow.
Last week at Beach Break will face Tekla
I knew that Mercedes would get a big reaction, but this is her hometown. But man,
Yeah, it is her hometown.
reaction for Willow. And we are going to stay with this as long as it takes, Excalibur.
And look at that, Mercedes just taking herself out of the range of Willow Nightingale. It was Willow Nightingale. Mercedes is TBS champion of the final day of 2025, and it turned what was a fantastic year for Mercedes Moné into a terrible one and a terrible start to 2026. And I think that's a big part of why Mercedes has aligned herself with Lena Cross and Megan Bain, Taz.
Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right. She just has Mercedes has such disdain for Willow. It's a standoff here.
Oh, here we go.
It's now Ion, Maya World.
Where Mercedes rolled out quickly.
Fair enough. The AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Clocked. Drop kicks.
Yeah, the champs hate those drop kicks.
The champion stumbling backwards. Double crossbody attempt. Cross, Bain. Finally slams.
I'll be right back in a few seconds. I'm gonna throw my food out and I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back.
Tag mate Willow Nightingale. Now legal. There's Willow. The injury to Willow Nightingale that forced her to relinquish the TBS Championship. And the TBS Championship, which was won by Hikaru Shida in that Survival of the Fittest match a few weeks back, and it's official for this Saturday. Shida and Queen Aminata one-on-one for the TBS Championship. Part of an action-packed collision, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And Jack Perry earlier tonight said he wanted to face a young up-and-comer, and he will get that when he faces the prodigy Nick Wayne this Saturday on Collision. Big test for both men. Nick Wayne just returned from action in Japan. Will Nightingale should be headed to Japan this weekend, competing for Tokyo Joshi Pro, but right now competing against one half the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And Ion, my world. Great chemistry between these two. And Lena Cross trying to take herself out of range.
Alright, I'm back.
Trying to regroup with her partner, Megan Bain. But
It was not literally. It was not
Well,
literal,
Mercedes was just trying to give them some instruction, and they didn't
buddy.
hear it.
Yeah, you're right.
It was not literal.
Oh, it's like she has more experience, but they are her opponents.
It's just a saying.
Ion takes out Mercedes. Maya and Willow take on Ben and Lena Cross as we step away for the final time tonight. Stick with us.
Okay. You need to get what I mean when it's a few seconds.
That rise for her in the own heart tournament.
Okay, buddy. I don't speak English. I don't speak English.
Like Excalibur was
Akpa.
Yeah, she's totally talented
Buddy,
young lady for
you ain't
sure.
fooling
She's
anybody.
Right now, Mercedes again here.
Yeah. She's in there with her hero. A lady that she looked up to in wrestling that she patterned herself after.
That's good. The fact that she made it to the championship against Mercedes says a lot about her. But the fact that she continues to forge ahead in her career says even more.
Mercedes went for the meteor in the corner.
Me neither.
Maya World able to
Technically.
Mercedes pulls a knee strike to the midsection, preventing the tag. And
Where were you born?
Yeah, nice switch by Maya right there. She's got to get a tag though here. She's got to try. She's trying.
I was technically not born in the US, but technically yes.
Maya back to the corner of the CEO and the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, Guatemala. I was born in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Boricua.
Slips free, boot up into the face and mid cross. Shot for
Oh, really? I came to the US at 9 years old. 9. And I can speak fluent English and fluent Spanish.
And Willow bringing the heat here. Yeah, she's a heavy hitter, is Willow. She's got to be here.
Hammer to reverse, Willow charging in.
Not many ladies on the roster can push her out.
Like, yeah.
Like this.
I love the high boot. Backs up the Megasis.
I moved to the US when I was 9 years old, 2019.
There's no reversal.
I moved to New Jersey until 2022. Then I moved to Georgia until present day right now. Still live in Georgia. I'm 16 years old. How you doing?
Backs Mercedes up to the corner, but now Lena Cross comes in and comes lunging with that high boot. Meanwhile, Final World missile drop kick.
Turn around by up to her.
Saved by Megan Bain.
Big flying clothesline by Bain.
We're gonna miss by Willow. The boot connects from Bain, but Willow comes back.
Yeah, yes sir.
She got all the body in that one, Taz.
What a night of action we've had here.
How old are you,
Number 1 week
David?
Sunday, it will be redemption in Montreal. Willow Nightingale challenges Tekla for the AEW Women's World Championship. Plus, it is official, the Painmaker faces Tommaso Ciampa in Montreal. As Bandito will challenge for the AEW International Championship.
Grandpa age,
Kyle Fletcher.
that being
Makes the tag, and Andrade Alito challenges for the national championship against Dougzilla. Mark Davis. And
so. What do you call grandpa age? In your 20s, in your 30s, 40s, 28. Okay.
Maya very nearly took it there.
It's always dangerous. You never know when you can land on your back for a 3.
As Maya rolls through, maintains control of Mercedes. Mercedes, though, finds her feet. It's a suplex.
These two women have had great battles, and here's another one. Another one right now.
Mercedes likes this Three Amigos. An homage to the late great Eddie
2010.
Guerrero.
One of the first few Gen Alphas.
Just as Mercedes Moné inspired Maya World to become a professional wrestler.
Great call.
One of the first few months of Gen Alpha. I was born in March.
With the frog.
Oh man.
Mercedes comes down hard.
No.
Rough landing for the CEO.
Attack made.
Let's not call yourself old.
Tag team champions in an up kick.
If you don't want to be called old.
Right in the jaw. Right in the jaw.
Oh.
Back suplex though, Maya vaulted out of it, landing on top of Lena Cross and high on.
Hey Gary, if you're watching this live stream right now, I really appreciate it for you subscribing. Am I finally? Hold on. I just saw someone else subscribe. Am I finally at 500 subs? I am! 500 subs! Thank you, Gary.
Maybe she's going to apologize or maybe not.
Really appreciate it.
That big backdrop right there. Alina's just too strong, man. She just keeps coming back.
500 subs. Appreciate it. Thank you, Gary. Well, I'm gonna have a celebration for 500 subs. I'm gonna have a celebration for 500 subs tomorrow. Yeah, you were here for it. But I'm gonna have it tomorrow. I'm gonna live stream it tomorrow. Probably earlier than the Bible study. We'll see what time I wake up because I usually wake up late. And it's summer. You should wake up late. At the same time, not too late because you want to enjoy your day. But yeah. But hey, 2 more years of school and then I'm out. Finally, I'm gonna become a junior. So.
Still inside the ring, and Bane.
Oh.
Great angle to shoot right there, but now the CEO right in the face here of Willow. Willow's not the legal lady in the ring, is it? Mercedes did a great job of picking her spot, but jackknife cover.
Oh no.
Mercedes kicks out. That's
Hyon, who is the legal lady in the ring.
Oh, spear. That was a terrible spear.
Mercedes, the shoulder just barely off the mat.
Just shot the left arm up, Tess.
Wow, really close. Hyon really came with it with that spear. What a shot.
Everybody else on the floor right now, too. These two ladies going at it without any help. Look at Mercedes go.
Mercedes.
Ooh. The moneymaker. Two. Yeah, that's it. CEO. CEO. I'm gonna do it again. CEO. 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 This is a good way of celebrating 500 subs right here. CEO. CEO. I just love this team with Divine Dominion and Mercedes Monet. This looks like a really good team. Oh, true, man. Donkey's family. With Kenny, Will, and Moxley. I'm about to put. Oh, not this one. Oh, not this one. You know what finger I could put right here, huh? It was intentional, alright? It was intentional. But anyways, that is the end of AEW Dynamite. Now we're gonna talk about it's too cold right now. Hold on. We're gonna talk about my schedule for this week and the weekend. So tomorrow we're gonna have now officially added to my calendar a celebration of 500 subs. I don't know what time yet. I'm gonna try and see what time. But I'm comfortable without socks indoor. It's kind of weird having socks. Like to be honest, I don't really like having socks indoor. Outdoor, obviously, unless I'm wearing Crocs. I'm going to the pool and all that. Because if you have socks in the pool, that's just weird. But I just don't really because I just don't like doing it. I just don't like it. Anyway, tomorrow added plan to my schedule of having the 500 subs celebration. It's not really in my goals list because my next goal is 1,000 subs. My next goal wasn't really 500 subs. 500 subs is halfway to 1,000, but my goal is 1,000 subs. Hopefully, I'll make it. You can see it in my bio in my channel, in my bio, you'll see all the list goals and when I reached what. I reached 100 subs on September 20th, 2025, and now we're finally at 500 subs. But we're gonna all talk about that tomorrow. So probably like 11 a.m. for whoever's, for like David, like this for you it's like 10 a.m. I think that's what Central Time is. I don't know. 11 a.m. Eastern Time will probably be the 500 subs celebration. 12 p.m. will be 12 p.m. will be the Bible study. 3 p.m. will be the hurricane. I'm also doing hurricane season updates, which I'm gonna continue it tomorrow. I haven't done it in like 2 weeks because I've been on vacation. I've been doing a lot of stuff. And then at 9 p.m. will be TNA Impact. Because I love watching TNA as well. I watch a lot of TNA, but I haven't watched it in like 2 weeks. Friday will. I actually have this. Let me just pull up my live stream. So now I could tell you. Let's see here. Friday will only be Friday Night SmackDown. Saturday, will be Saturday will be the game of. Hopefully, I'll be able to live stream the game of, England and France to see who becomes third place in the World Cup, and then I'll watch Saturday night's main event, and right after that will be AAA because I love watching AAA. It's so good right now. And probably around there, I could probably watch AEW Collision. We'll see. I don't know yet. And then Sunday, I haven't really watched a lot of. I haven't watched at all season three of LFG. So I'm gonna start watching LFG on Sunday, hopefully. Plus, I'm also gonna watch the game. I'm also gonna live stream the game of my team, Argentina, versus Spain in the World Cup finals. And that's it for this week's schedule. Hopefully I can live stream all of it. If there's one thing that I cannot live stream, then I'm sorry. Alright, gotcha. Alright, sorry. Bible study will be at 3. The hurricane season update is at 12. So, kind of switcheroo there. Bible study 3. I just saw on my live stream, on my stream schedule. Bible study is at 3. And then hurricane season updates will be at 12. And the celebration will be 11. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, thank you all for watching this. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Please comment down below what was your favorite highlight of this of the AEW Dynamite. Thank you so much. Please follow me on my social medias, link in the description, and please go to patreon.com/JDP2199. We post videos over there that we don't post here because they would black due to copyright, so go check it out. I promise. I haven't done a video in a while, but I promise I'm going to start doing videos very, very soon. And once you see a month of what I do in Patreon, promise you'll love it. So yeah. And I'm gonna also post a actual video tomorrow about what was supposed to about in a sneak peek. That's a preview. It's about my subathon. If you didn't know, I was gonna start a Twitch subathon, but then something else happened. So I'll talk all about that tomorrow. in my video, so stay tuned. And yeah, so that's it. I'm done. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.